The MCU has a new most powerful superhero, and it's not even close. Let me explain. So in the ending of the Eternals, Icarus kills himself by flying into the sun. The sun on average is a little over 91 million miles from Earth, and it takes him 17 seconds to get from the Earth to the surface of the sun. So using the equation distance over time, we put in our variables, then multiply by 60 twice to get from seconds to hours. This gets us his minimum velocity to get to the sun in 17 seconds, assuming his velocity was constant the entire time. Let's see, putting these all in, we find out that he was going 19,270,588,235 miles per hour. With this information, I first then compared it to the speed of sound, which is 767 miles per hour. So I divided Icarus's speed by this, and it turns out that Icarus would be going 25,000 times the speed at which sound travels. So it has to be at least close to the speed of light, right? I divided Icarus's speed by light speed, and it turns out that in Eternals, get this, Icarus travels at a speed 28.7 times the speed of light. And with this information, before we can calculate his energy output at that speed, we need his weight. And since we aren't told how much he weighs in the MCU, I went ahead and estimated his weight as the same as the Atlas robot from Boston Dynamics, since we know Icarus is essentially just a robot made by the Celestials. So we can use the equation to find his minimum energy output, which is 1/2 mass in kilograms times velocity squared in meters per second. And we get our resulting energy output of 3,191,179,017 terajoules of energy. To put that number into perspective, that's the same amount of energy as the atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima 50 million times over. And if that doesn't convince you that he could wipe out humanity off the face of the earth, that's also more than 3/4 of the energy produced from the asteroid that completely wiped off the dinosaur population from Earth. And remember, this is his minimum energy output, so it's definitely possible for Icarus, if he wanted to be able to wipe out humanity if he just flew head on and punched the earth, creating a massive explosion.